hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very, very excited this new reading for the month of March that I'll be getting out. And I wanted to show you, I have here this thing around my neck because I still have the remnants of a cough from the flu. And it's okay, it's all right. And so what I'll be doing this month will be to lay the groundwork with my picture postcards that I've used before, as how I use the tarot, and with the same positions. Then I'll be highlighting one side of the spread with this lovely tarot of the obscure fables that helped, that really served me well last month for the February readings. And I'll be highlighting one half. The other half I'll be using excuse me, I'll be using the VERA SIBILLA cards. And this month I'll be taking the runes that were given to me. They're onyx, and they're very, very heavy. They're very heavy, so I use them sparingly, but they're very grounding. Let's go off to the readings. Oh, before I go, thank you, new subscribers, for joining me, and a big shout out to my old subscribers for sticking with me. It's a pleasure. On to the readings. Hi Virgo, it's Christelle here with a reading for you for the month of March. Let's see what's in store for you, Virgo. Let's see what's in store for you, Virgo. The month of March. Right before I turned on the camera, I had a string of sneezes, and I think I took care of it, but I have a feeling something's coming on. Let's see what's in store for Virgo for the month of March. Okay, let me show you these. The first is The Cornell Farm by Edward Hicks. Then we have The Study, there you go, The Study of the Seine by Paul Sagnac. The Milkmaid, excuse me, Vermeer. This is Irises by Vincent van Gogh. Iris is a flower from the Greek goddess Iris, and there's a symbol, there's all this symbolism around the iris. And this is the portrait of Giovanni Arnolfi and his bride, the Arnolfini wedding by Van Eyck. Now, what is going on with you, Virgo? What is going on? You come into the month with a, you're putting on a show. Excuse me. You're putting on a show, and it's as if there is, you know, how can I say, when you're watching old movies, when you see, think of, for those of you who can remember, Lucille Ball movies when she was riding in a car with Desi Arnaz, and you knew that all of the background was not real film, but you know, the car was. This is how you come into the month, as if you're part of scenery. You know, there's you're going through the motions, but it's a way to keep boundaries up in one sense, and in another, it's a way to make things go smoothly. Just ease through the month of March. Let's get it through. Let's get through this month of March you have on your mind. And the actions you take are, you know, how can I say, sometimes you get the impression you're looking in the mirror and you don't really see the outline of yourself, of your image. You take a look, and what you have as a reflection is something that's not clear enough. And so there's a period. This is a very trying month for you, Virgo. Very trying month, because it's as if you're trying to get from A to B, A to C, And you have to go through B, and March is the B month, and you just have to go through it. And so the problem is that you're not going to be in the moment all the time because you simply don't want to be in the moment. You'd like to be over that hurdle in the month of March. The environment around you, excuse me, the environment around you, you have, I keep saying this, taking care of business, but it's more than taking care of business. You are, in Italian they say arroccato, you are gripped on to a rock, a hard, firm foundation, and you don't want to let that go. There's one thing that is a constant in your life, and that is where you ultimately now are calling your home. And you're there knowing that you, in other timelines, are elsewhere, knowing that at night you travel through the astrals. You know that. But you are going through the motions, and you have your responsibilities, and you're going from A to C, like I said, through this B month of March. The B month of March is yours. Now, it's not all fun and games for you, but you choose to see it that way. Virgo, you have the gift of emotional spirituality that can reach the heights that common mortals don't reach. You can reach the heights spiritually of places where none of us reach on a normal day, okay? Let me put it that way. You have the gift of being a mouthpiece. You have the gift of being the Word. You are the Word. So what do you see in this month? You have an emotional block, and this is clear, where your emotions flow smoothly is through the Word, is through oral communication. Now, what's interesting for me to see is that there will be a desire for you to enact change the month of March. And it will be from change from a situation that you are embarrassed about, whatever it could be. It could be about work, it could be about relationships, it could be about how you showed your anger to your neighbors or your relatives or anything. There's a situation that you're not proud of, and you're really looking to change that. But what I have here in this, what is shouting out to me is that they're saying, Virgo, look, okay, we get it. You're there, you've done it. Let's move past this. But you have to go through, you can't go directly home. You have to go through jail, or you have to go through another, like I said, it's the B month from A to C. You have to go through these experiences. And it's not, even if you would like to take a magic wand and you would like to whisk away certain things and just change things on one, snap, one crack of that wand, but it's not possible. And because of this, what happens to you the month of March, Virgo, is that you tend to be in a circle like the cat that's chasing its tail, not aware or not wanting to be aware of the gift that you have, which is the Word. Your oral communication takes you away from the drudgery that is that B month in March. And what I'm seeing, let me take the tarot here on the first 3 cards, the actions, the questions you ask, and your environment. Let's see what they can add to this. Okay. All right, look, we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is fire on fire, okay? We have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands, and this is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This is fire, the fire signs of the zodiac, all three. So there's a lot of fire here. Then we have this Four of Wands. 1, 2, 3 wands have come out. The Four of Wands is Venus and Aries. And Aries, when is Aries coming up? Aries comes up the 21st of March. That's when things start. That's when there's the key to open for you to get through. What are the cards telling you to rely on? They're telling you, Virgo, you need to look for the passion that characterizes your deepest desires in order for you to get through this passageway up from A to C, going through B. And it seems to be very difficult for you because of what you're seeing as outward events that are conditioning you, that mirror there, that's not very clear. And this place you call home but may seem to be a prison at times, but a responsibility as well, instead of enjoying it. I'm going to take the VERA SIBILLA here on the emotions and the change that you want to enact. And I have here the viaggio, the movement, the changing of direction. Stanza, the room, news coming in, news, it's messages coming in, and then omaggio di preziosi. Now, these cards are telling you quite frankly, that there will be the time, and the time comes through that key that's opened, the door, the key of Aries that's opened by the 21st of March for you to go through. And it actually is a movement. Many of you will be moving then. Many of you will be moving towards the end of the month. You catch wind also of something new that comes your way. Unexpected, positively unexpected. I mean, in a positive way. You're in for a positive surprise the last week of March. Now, I'm going to take the runes and see what they have to add. Okay. Change. The idea of change for you. I'll be damned if I do. You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. This idea of change. Walking through that gateway. Okay, I shouldn't I? You're very, very not clear and not distinct with yourself about doing it, and should I? I'm seeing here that unless you go, nothing changes. And I'm seeing here that date, that precise date, that 21st, if it's a give or take a few days, is going to be a red letter day. You know, you want to mark that on your calendar. Also, the Invats here is telling you, look, look, Virgo, it is the time now for you to use the word, use the power of the word. Your word is light. Also here I have Urus. Now Urus is smack in the middle here, and it's telling us that it is a necessary rite of passage. You can't get out of doing that. You can't not go through that door. And I do have an ominous message here with Wunjo Merkstave over the status quo, remaining in the status quo and trying to nudge your way out of an uncomfortable position for you, Virgo, without doing the necessary homework. So, you know, this is something that you might want to bear in mind. You have to go through the necessary steps. Please try to remember that you could use the power of word, oral communication. There are many of you who do work with your psychic abilities or your spiritual abilities and do healing using your voice. You need to concentrate on that more. Also, what I'm getting here as well is that the message that's coming in the 21st or about the 21st of March is going to be of such a positive, it's a positive nature, of a positive nature that you barely can believe it. You know, you're very, very non-believing this month of March. The non-believer, you know, your voice is light, but you're the non-believer, and that's keeping you from getting from A to C. All right, I hope this was of help to you. And Virgo, namaste, and do enjoy your month of March. Bye-bye.